Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today, we're reading a short story about the lore of my book, The Awakening Starseed, which is down below in the description if you want to go check it out. But let's get into it. Long ago, in the Purple Flame Kingdom, there lived a girl named Ephira. She had vibrant orange hair and a mind full of curiosity, always seeking knowledge in a way few others did. While most in the kingdom reveled in power and spectacle, Ephira sought understanding of history, of the universe, of things beyond mortal comprehension. Her closest friend was Gaviel, the princess of the Purple Flame Kingdom, and the daughter of King Ivan. The two were inseparable, but could not have been more different. Gaviel, with her magenta flaming hair and striking purple eyes, was fiery in every sense, short-tempered, wild, and reckless. She had little patience for books or knowledge. While Ephira treasured old tomes and the secrets of the world, Gabriel preferred setting things on fire, including the books Ephira tried to share with her. One day, Ephira stumbled upon an ancient text detailing the stories of Rocky, the god of the rising sun. She read how he was the son of the winged emperor and the cosmic empress, a falcon god who brought order to the chaotic creatures of Galacia too, uniting them under peace and wisdom. She read about his three divine siblings: the goddess of healing rainbows, Irene; the goddess of the dawn, Elena; and the god of shadows, Nathiano. She was captivated. The book, written by Eri, the first king of the butterfly kingdom, described Rocky not as just a god, but a bringer of peace, a force of balance and wisdom. Ephraim admired this deeply. She had never idolized power or destruction, but peace. This was something worth believing in. Determined to honor him, she built a small sculpture of Rocky, using sticks, stones, and clay. She set it upon a humble altar in her room, surrounding it with feathers she had collected. As she placed the final feather, she smiled, feeling a warmth in her chest. That evening, she eagerly told Gabriel everything she had learned, her eyes shining with excitement. Gabriel listened and smirked. "You're so weird, Ephira," she teased, ruffling her friend's hair. "But I guess it suits you." Later that night, when the kingdom was silent, Ephira knelt before her makeshift altar. Closing her eyes, she whispered a prayer to Rocky. "If you're real, please show yourself to me. I want to understand. I want to know." For a long moment, nothing happened. A pang of disappointment settled in her chest. Perhaps Gabriel was right. Perhaps she was foolish. But just as she turned to leave, a golden light flickered before her. She gasped. The air shimmered. Before her, a divine form materialized, Rocky, the falcon god. His body formed of golden energy, his sharp eyes glowing with ancient wisdom, his massive wings stretched wide, radiating light. Ephira could barely breathe. "You have called upon me," he said, his voice deep and powerful. "What is it you seek?" She hesitated, but only for a moment. "Knowledge," she said, voice steady despite her heart racing. "I want to see the future, so I can help others. I want to understand what is to come." Rocky studied her for a long time before speaking. "Then I shall grant you a gift. You will see visions through the flames you conjure." Her eyes widened. "Truly?" "Yes," he said. "But you must choose how you wield this power. You may become an oracle, fully devoted to me, forsaking love and family, bound to only the wisdom of the divine. In doing so, you will gain immortality and the ability to see the future at will. Or you remain a seer, one who still lives as a mortal, free to love and build a life, but whose visions will come sporadically, beyond your control." Elvira considered his words carefully. She had never cared much for love, nor had she known her father. Her only family was her mother. Immortality, the power to control her visions, these things called to her. I choose to be an oracle, she said firmly. Rocky extended his hand, his golden feathers shimmering. Then take my power. She reached out, grasping his feathery hand. The moment they touched, golden energy surged into her, filling every fiber of her being with divine warmth. Her mind expanded. She felt the universe in ways she had never before. The sensation was overwhelming, exhilarating. Then, as suddenly as he had appeared, Rocky vanished. Wait! She gasped, reaching forward, but he was already gone. That night, still reeling from the power coursing through her, Ephira's curiosity overcame her. There had always been one mystery in her life she had never solved. Her father. Her mother always refused to speak of him. With a deep breath, she conjured a small flame in her hands, a new gift guiding her. Show me the truth, she whispered. The fire flickered, then took shape, forming the unmistakable image of King Ivan. His flaming red hair, his piercing purple eyes. Her blood ran cold. The king? It couldn't be. Desperate for answers, she confronted her mother the next morning, but the woman refused to speak of it. Frustrated, Euphira did the only thing she could think of. She went directly to the source. She stood before King Ivan in his grand hall, her heart pounding but her voice unwavering. Are you my father? The king, seated upon his throne, regarded her with cold indifference. He was a man known for his many affairs, arrogant and dismissive. He did not deny it. He simply waved his hand. Guards, remove her. Euphira's breath hitched as the two guards grabbed her arms. Wait! Please! She pleaded. But the king had already turned away, uninterested. She was dragged from the castle, her protest ignored, her heart shattering with each step. That night she curled up in her room, tears staining her cheeks. If the king was truly her father, why did he not care? How could such a man rule this kingdom? But yet did not allow herself to wallow in sorrow for long. Years passed, and Ephira grew into a woman of wisdom and strength. As an oracle, she became the one everyone in the Purple Flame Kingdom turned to for guidance, even the royal family. When Gabriel ascended to a throne, she honored their lifetime friendship by having a great temple built for Ephira, a place where she could worship Rocky and offer her visions to those who sought them. Though Gabriel never learned the truth, that Ephira was her half-sister, their bond remained strong. And Ephira, no longer the young girl who once wept over her father's rejection, had become something greater. She was an oracle. She was eternal. All right, so that is the short story that I have had made. But if you want to see more content like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All right, so goodbye, guys.